Hi, Margarita here, and the F word of today is my favorite F word. I admit it's fragrance, but you kind of knew that, didn't you? Yeah, I think you did. But this is not a friendly competition. This is an ugly battle, a battle of the Nishanes.
I got it all, I'm loving life, and I don't care at all if you think it ain't right. Every day, I'm feeling good, doing things others wish they could. But I'm not your ordinary dime a dozen every day, girl, on another level, miles apart in a different world.
Now, Nishane is a house that's fairly new. I want to say it's only been out a couple years. I could be wrong, but I only found out about it recently. And I've smelled a few of their offerings, such as Ani and Hacivat, and neither of those did anything for me. Ani was just entirely too sweet, and Hacivat was too masculine, almost musty on me. It's compared to Creed Aventus a lot, and I prefer Aventus over Hacivat only because Aventus has the better pineapple note as far as I'm concerned. You know, everyone's body chemistry is different, but neither Ani nor Hacivat worked for me. However, there were two that pleasantly surprised me, and they are Vain and Naive and 100 Silent Ways. These two have made their way into my collection. Oh my goodness. Now, I'm going to try them more and I'm going to let them battle out to see which one I like most. And you can let me know in the comments if you have a preference of one or the other. So I'm going to start with Vain and Naive. And this one has notes of orange. I'm just going to spray it here. Wonderful atomizer, good distribution. It's got orange and bergamot, raspberry, plum, rose, jasmine, cedar, sandalwood, tonka bean, musk, benzoin, amber, and patchouli. I'm going to let this dry down and see what I can pick up. I only tried these on a couple times, so I don't quite recall what they smell like independently. So I'm going to let that sit. But the House of Nishane has really gained some traction over the past year or so in, as we call it, Fragcom, or the fragrance world. Pricing, they are pretty reasonable now because you could get so many at discounters because they've been out for a while. But our opening pricing is it's up there, so it's not for the faint of pocket. But you can also find some people who are reselling their bottles or older batches that you can get at a discount. So let's see if I can smell some smells here. It's really sweet. What I'm picking up, I'm just looking at the notes here. I want to say I'm getting a little bit of the cedar, a little bit of the musk, none of the patchouli, thankfully, because y'all know me and patchouli are not the best of friends. We have a love-hate relationship. The bergamot and orange blend, it's almost smelling like lime. So think of like key lime pie. That is a good way to compare this at the opening. I am getting key lime pie. So if you like sweet tropical scents, Vain and Naive is wonderful for that. The florals are starting to come through. There's only a couple flowers listed, which are rose and jasmine. The jasmine is not salty, and it could be because of the rose balancing it out. And the rose isn't too rosy, which I like because I'm not a fan of rose. It's right there with patchouli as far as I'm concerned, because it typically does not like my body chemistry. It tends to go, for lack of a better word, old lady on me. But it's amazing. I forgot how good this smells. I have not worn this since I bought them. Yes. I like to play in my fragrances, but I haven't played with these in a while. Now, let's see what the deal is with 100 Silent Ways. 100 Silent Ways. Now, the name just kind of got me. It's named after a poem, if I'm not mistaken. And you can feel free to do research to see what the backstory is. But I just love the name. For me, fragrance names and the story behind them really, really incline and inspire me to want to try a fragrance. So let's see. Here we go. Another good atomizer. Nice good coverage from one spray. But the notes in here are tuberose, peach, mandarin orange, gardenia, orris, jasmine, vanilla, sandalwood, and vetiver. Now this one has some pretty good notes that I like. It's got that vanilla, my favorite fragrance note of all time. And it's got gardenia, one of the few flowers that I like, and that's actually my favorite flower. And it's got tuberose. Now, tuberose and gardenia are often used interchangeably in perfumery because it is almost impossible to extract any of the essences from gardenia. The flower, if I'm not mistaken, becomes destroyed in the extraction process. So tuberose is often used in place of gardenia to emulate that scent. Orris and jasmine are two notes I typically don't like. Jasmine because it's salty and orris because it's powdery. So hopefully all the other notes can help balance those two out. It's not bad. This one I would say, the 100 Silent Ways, leans more unisex. It's got a little bit of masculine undertone to it, and it could be the vetiver that's adding some pepperiness. Vain and Naive. This is a girl's girl right here. I mean, men can wear anything, of course, everything is unisex, but just from sniffing it, I would assume this to be more feminine leaning, and 100 Silent Ways, more masculine, or more unisex rather. It's not masculine, but it's got more unisex vibes. And it could be because of that vetiver in the base. Now, what I'm liking, they're so different. These don't smell like anything I've smelled before, so they are unique. If you're looking for something unique, I do recommend these. Oh my God, I can't choose right now. Y'all help me choose. Put in the comments which one you like more and why. Oh my goodness. I think that 100 Silent Ways is probably more for evening. And I would say Vain and Naive is more for day, for beach, for playing. Date night, 100 Silent Ways. You can definitely silence your date with this. And Vain and Naive is, I guess, kind of a girly girl. Oh, I'm innocent. I don't know. I guess I'm just vain and naive. I guess the name maybe befits the fragrance. But these are both beautiful, and I am so glad that I have them. But what do you think? I'd love to know. Put in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We talk about lots of wonderful F words such as fragrance. We also talk about fitness, food, fashion, fun, femininity, finance, and lots of other wonderful F words, because F words are absolutely fabulous. And until next time, I'm Margarita, and you have an awesome day. Bye.